he needs to be more aggressive defensively, not just let John Brockman get rolling.
Do you start to help now when the ball goes to Brockman?
He is heating up. I think you do want to start to try and take it out of his hands. Nobody else on Washington's team has hurt LSU.
Brockman spins, and he traveled. Timeout on the floor. Brockman. He's carried this team before. He'll try to do it again. Washington down 4.
No, it's a cockapoo. Cute.
Hey, did you see that game last night?
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, just asking if you saw the game.
I see every game, dude. Okay, I watch NBA, NASCAR, Dominican League Baseball. Do you even know what that is?
Yeah.
That's cool. Hey, everybody, look at this guy question my fanhood.
Does your fanhood need questioning?
Watch more live sports online than ever before on ESPN360.com and never let them question your fanhood.
Little House on the Prairie. Yes! One more. Go. Another. Go quick, 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 quick. Okay, 3 words, 3 syllables. First word, hook. Hook, yes! Hook, hook, hook. Okay. Go, what else? Hook. Horns. Yes! Hook. Horns. Yes! Hook.
You so got it.
You so got this. Come on.
Come on, man. No. An insane deer.
Deer? That's not. Wow. There you go.
Paper. Taco meat.
You all right?
It's like having the first pick in the draft. It's a lot of pressure.
Get the granola. It's like picking a great defensive player like Brian Urlacher. It's smart, it's sensible. You'll never regret that. Dandy doodles. You took the flashy wide receiver with the attitude problem.
What makes them different makes them great. Mike and Mike in the morning.
Washington down 14 at the break. They now trail by 4, and John Brockman a big reason why.
And Brockman, it's a run out in the first half and a offensive rebound, but he has started to control this game with his scoring in the second half, his rebounding is much more active and aggressive here in the second half. John Brockman, 4 points so far in the second half, 12 on the game, rebound total up to 6, and just more aggressive offensively for the Huskies to help them get off to this 10-0 run to start the second half.
Here's Garrett Temple. Thornton has been quiet today. 12-0 run. And LSU had a couple of chances, and now Washington with a chance. 15-12 to play.
Marcus Thornton looked like he was going to have an easy putback, but I think there were 2 Tigers there, and the traffic too much for Thornton. He couldn't quite get it to go down. Zone defense now by LSU, and you have to look out for Ryan Appleby when you're playing the zone.
Thornton will push the tempo. Thornton to the basket. That shot is blocked, but an offensive foul will give it back to the Huskies.
I like the decision. I like the aggressiveness by Marcus Thornton, taking that ball to the basket, trying to draw the foul. He was very effective in the first half, getting into the lane, scoring, and getting fouled. But this time, Ryan Appleby there waiting for him and able to draw enough contact to get the foul call.
This will be the 3rd chance that Washington has had, down 4. They cut it to 2 or 1.
They'll try and get it to Brockman inside against his own defense. Still, you want to let the big guy touch it.
There's Wallace. Here's Appleby. He will fire off the front of the iron, a little bit too far out for Appleby. LSU's doing a nice job extending him away from his comfort zone. Here's Randolph trying to back in on Brockman. The southpaw Randolph off the window, no good. Morris skies for the rebound.
LSU, as hot as they were in the first half, they're stone cold to start the second.
Pondexter strong to the basket. It's a 2-point game.
And a 12-zip run for the Huskies to start the second half.
Temple. Bounce pass to Johnson. It's fall away, in and out, no good. Put back, no good, but a foul on Appleby as Thornton went to the window. That'll be the first on Morris, second on Morris.
And there's Brockman playing nice defense inside, shutting down the big guy, Anthony Randolph, for LSU, and then hustling to the other end of the court. Getting a seal, setting up the scoring opportunity inside as Brockman working hard. The Huskies team has come out with a lot of fire here in the second half, competing and fighting these LSU Tigers as the Tigers have finally scored here in the second half after nearly 6.5 minutes.
Push their lead back to 4. It was just 2. 0 field goals. It's 1:33 to go in the first half. Morris, that's a 3.
Tim Morris, not a great three-point shooter. That's only his 5th on the season, as LSU has tracked Ryan Appleby, not letting him get going from three-point range, and others for Washington will have to step up from three-point range.
And Johnson with a reverse. He's got 17, 3 away from matching his career high.
Marcus Thornton getting into the lane. Nice pass inside, getting Chris Johnson involved once again.
LSU's first field goal of this half. Here's Thornton. Little pull up. Got it. Boy, he's a guy that can create his shot. You love guys like that down the stretch of a game.
Oh, yeah, and he's not just settling for the three-point shots, as he can do at times. Marcus Thornton putting it on the floor, taking the contact and getting that jumper down.
5-point lead by LSU. And here's the 3, the first one of the game by Washington.
Tim Morris able to rattle that one home with Ryan Appleby getting a little bit of dribble penetration to set that shot up. And then Marcus Thornton has been aggressive offensively, putting it on the floor, getting into the lane, set up Johnson on the previous highlight that you saw, and here taking the bump and still getting that shot down. Marcus Thornton, 12 points now in this ball game, and Chris Johnson finally getting a little more active here in the second half as the Tigers realize, hey, the game's not over yet.
See the second half shooting. It's really been a trend the last couple of games for this LSU team. The second half shooting has slumped of late. Their last 2 games, they are shooting just 35% from the field. Alley-oop works fantastically as Denton will hit Pondexter, and